Hi, this is Sandman 99,
And I'm Rick V5.
and we're back with the adventures of G9-13, Escaped since Institute Synth. And in the last episode, we discovered vampires at the Dunwich Borer's Quarry. But we managed to get through that, and we came back and told the Green Top Nursery settlers of our success, and then I did some scrapping, built a fence, and a few defenses.
Nice.
That's about all that I can do with this place now because they're kind of isolated and I don't have them connected to any other settlements.
Yeah, you actually don't have very many supply lines yet.
No, I don't. I haven't exactly been working on that because that kind of thing's not really conducive to entertaining video making.
Yeah, that's true.
I may have to go back off camera at some point and do a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
In order to, be able to get supply lines established and all that kind of good stuff. What time is it? Oh, it's not really a good time to be going out, since it is 8:12 p.m. And I've had enough vampires for one day. So I think I'm going to go back here and I'm going to see if, I built a bed in here. I made a little addition onto the little shack that these guys were sleeping in. And put up a couple of beds. So we'll sleep for a bit. Oh, now I guess we get to do the old take antibiotics and then drink water thing. Yeah, I'm starting to run low on antibiotics here. Might have to catch up to one of those doctors and see if I can buy some, just to make sure I maintain a supply.
Indeed.
And we gotta have some breakfast. Maybe we'll have some cooked soft-shell meat for breakfast. There. And I think today we're going to see about running that little errand for Edward Deegan, looking for the missing serum.
Yeah, where the hell did that person I hired go?
They're probably wondering just where did that person... it's so hard to get good help these days.
Well, it's not like any money exchanged hands.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I got paid or anything. I wonder if I'm going to get paid. Yeah, I think I do. I think Edward pays me eventually if I do this. But anyway, we're going to head on over to Parsons Insane Asylum over there, since it's right there. And of course, the quickest way there is to swim. So that's what we're going to do.
See, I like how in Follow you're like, oh, well, I'll just swim across.
Yeah.
And then in other games you're like, nope, I've got to adhere to the road.
Well, you know what? I did my little traveling in Oblivion and took Martin to Cloud Ruler Temple, and I followed the road all the way. And it actually didn't take me any longer than it took you to try and do that so-called shortcut that you took.
Hey, it was fine, okay? It was like totally a shortcut.
Yeah. Except not really. And I was on foot the whole time, too, because I don't like riding horses. Okay. Where is everybody? Hello?
There's nobody home.
Oh, there she is. The boss. The head guard.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new girl.
Oh,
this
boy.
Package. Pretty sure we know where
Maria
it is.
is a
Guys
vampire.
that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kind of like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a duffel bag in here. What's in here? Okay, a little bit of good stuff.
Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
These guys are just not very friendly.
Well, they kind of are out in the middle of nowhere with no support structure.
Yeah. So I'm just going to make a quick side trip over here. To that building right there, that little outbuilding. Okay, because I wanted to pick up this. Which is a legendary, what do you call those things, those chainsaw weapons?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Rippers, that's what they're called. The legendary Ripper. With the Furious. But the thing is, though, I discovered that with a Ripper... Where's that stupid thing now?
Down, just slightly down.
Yeah.
There you go.
It is. Okay. Okay. See, it's not supposed to work like that. If you press and hold the attack button, then it's supposed to basically hold it on steadily.
Yeah.
And vanilla ones, like ones that don't have any special effects, behave that way. But for some reason, that one doesn't, and I don't know why. So
weird.
I'm guessing that my attempt at making a legendary Ripper kind of was a failure, because for some reason something happened to the things that dictate that weapon's behavior when I attach a legendary effect to it.
Huh. Oh, well, I guess you get a big, weird-looking knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get that guy as he comes down the ladder.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like she's stuck at the top of the stairs. So.
Man, these damn stairs, they're like the worst defense structure ever.
I'm a terrible shot here all of a sudden. What happened? There. Luckily, she's a terrible shot, too. Okay, well. Mysterious serum. That must be what I was after, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll have a look around in here too a little bit. We'll open the safe.
Got it.
And take the stuff out of it. Okay. Walk across the walkway here. And over here, we got some other junk that we can pick up. And my list of secret. I found this chessboard, and inside it contains my greatest weapon. Wood *2. I shall call this base ID 00059AB4.
What?
And I will carry this with me till death. I've held a gun at a slight 45-degree angle. I shall call this Howl Mode. It shall go down in advanced wasteland combat history. I'm a legend amongst these people. I've launched my feces at a homeless person down in Diamond City. Take that, homeless person, just buy a house. There's a weird golden Sjogren shotgun behind Nahant Chapel. I require financial compensation from Diamond City Council. How dare they give me a home filled with asbestos? Do I look like I want to die? It's not my fault. I am half skeleton. Okay. So it says, investigate what's behind the Nahant Chapel. Oh, and there's a Sjogren Inertia Shotgun. And from picking up that shotgun is where we can add it to leveled lists and all that kind of good stuff. So now all sorts of traders and enemies and stuff like that will be armed with Sjogren Inertia Shotguns. Which are actually pretty neat weapons. But in the meantime, I guess we gotta go back to Edward Deegan now. And let him know that we found his serum.
Hey, yeah, we didn't ditch town and totally screw off. We just you know, just one day decided we were gonna do your job sometime.
Yeah. Unless you want to make a side trip out to the coast to look for the gun in the stone.
Do you want to go look for the gun in the stone?
I do. I want to go and look for the gun in the stone.
Alright, we'll go look for the gun in the stone.
The quest for the golden Sjogren Inertia Shotgun. And I think we can kind of sort of follow the road around here. And it's actually not that far once we swim back across the lake here.
Just a quick side trip?
It's a, well, relatively quick. It's not that far. Although there's some dangerous hazards out this way, so we may end up having to hide out for a night.
Ah.
How about that? There's nobody on this bridge for a change.
Usually there are people on this bridge.
This bridge seems to be one of those encounter hotspots, yeah.
Well, maybe something came along and killed the encounter.
Or maybe I've played them out. It seems like, you know, the campsites, or like, you know, the campsites that are scattered around, they seem to be encounter hotspots too, but once you've cleaned them out 2 or 3 or 4 times, then it seems to take a while before they reset themselves and you start encountering things there again. Oh, okay. A settler.
Hi.
Please, do you have any Radaway? I think I may be dying.
Sure. Here you go.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, thank you.
The one time I had this encounter where there's a settler sitting there going, "Please, do you have any Radaway? I think I may be dying," and it's a ghoul, right? And they're supposed to be immune to radiation.
And you're just like skeptical.
Yeah. It's like, you're kidding, right? I'm just gonna have a quick look over here, because there are some sometimes really dangerous, not sure who those guys are, sometimes really dangerous, like, armored robots patrolling this area. Maybe it's level dependent, I don't know. here at Lynn Pier Parking. Quite often, there's one of those sentry bots kind of cruising around in this area. So it pays to have a look from a wider angle before you just rush in here.
Fair, fair.
Now, who are those guys? Gunners. Well, like the old motto says, never give an enemy a fair chance. Wow.
He's tough for a corporal.
Yeah, that's why you never give an enemy a fair chance. Shoot him from ambush if you can. Wow, that didn't take long. Look at that. That guy had a Sjogren Inertia Shotgun.
Well, okay then.
But I guess I asked for it, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go for a little swim here because we need to avoid the robots that are hanging around at that barge. Because I think that they're a little bit more dangerous than me right now. One of the dirty tricks that I do quite often is I'll build a little shack on the roof of that red rocket over there. And it's actually a little bit of a production to get up on top of the roof for this place. And then what I'll do is I'll snipe at them from the rooftop, right? And then hide inside my little shack so that they can't shoot me back.
Kind of like a repeat of what you do with this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Can't swing a dead cat without finding some super mutants.
Yeah, I hate super mutants. God.
Well, I guess you'd better build your staircase now.
Yeah, if I have time. Well, that guy's got... Wow. He is very spongy, that guy, too. What was that?
A nuclear explosion? Caused by something or other?
Oh no, car exploded. I disappeared. That's right. I did. I disappeared. So did you, however.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, he's right there.
It's like, hey, buddy, I just decided to come over.
Yeah. God, I hate super mutants. I hate super mutants. Okay, here we go.
You have to come out sooner or later. Ah, wanted a fight. Out there, somewhere.
Oh, look, the other ones are over there fighting with the robots. See that?
Yep. Well, I guess now you've got your wide angle.
Still getting a caution from something here.
Well, who knows what it could be. Maybe there's another super mutant in the area. Maybe it's those robots. Maybe you should build your staircase up to the roof of the red rocket.
Yeah, well, if I can get down there and actually safely do that, I will. Okay. Guess we don't need those now. Yeah, this was a random encounter, too, right? Because it's got the super mutant instructions or plan.
Yep.
Super mutant orders. Kill, loot, return.
Well, I guess they have to be simple or they can't follow them, right?
Yeah. Well, I wonder if the robots won the battle over there, because I see a robot still floating around.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well.
I don't know. I thought I saw an Assaultron over there or something.
Yeah, there is an Assaultron over there. That's why I'm giving that area a lot of respect. But anyway, NPCs cannot do what I just did there. Which means that now I have a vantage point where nothing can come up here and get me. Okay, so now we'll see if we can build ourselves a little jack up here. Oops. Okay, so build a floor piece. And a wall, and a wall, and a wall. And a roof. There. So now, have a look here. Pretty sure I saw that that Mr. Gutsy there still floating around. Yep, there he is.
1, 2. Holy crap, you're gonna need to get him again.
Yeah, I got him. I wonder if the Assaultron got destroyed by the super mutants.
Possibly. Because I can't imagine that, well, it wouldn't have heard however a robot hears. It wouldn't have heard your, or shotgun explosion. Thing is kind of noisy.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, we have officially made this a settlement now.
The best settlement.
Actually, I like this settlement. It's nice and compact. You can grow quite a bit of stuff. And you can defend it pretty well, too. I actually like the red rockets for...
Nice, compact, pre-fabricated settlements.
yeah, well, you get a nice solid building to start right off, too, right?
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of the guy that made this mod, but it was actually two guys. I think I might have mentioned this earlier some time ago.
Yeah, one guy made the mod and the other guy fixed the issues with it.
Yeah. Although there weren't too many issues with it. There were a couple of sites that had problems.
Yeah, I remember seeing that where, like, for example, you'd have, like, scrapped junk that would just, like, flicker in and out of existence and reappear and disappear, and you couldn't interact with it, but it was there.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of thing. And the guy who took over the mod, he fixed those kinds of issues, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. What can I eat now? Okay, there we go. So, it's still early enough in the day. Oh, look, I gained a level again. Alright. maybe it'd be a good idea to take this, hey? We'll do that.
Alrighty.
Give us some more toughness. I actually modified the toughness perk a little bit. I modified, did a limited amount of perk modifications, and one of the things I changed was toughness. Because I felt that the 10, plus 10, plus 20, plus 30, you know, plus 40 damage resistance was kind of chintzy.
Yep, it wasn't really worth taking at all.
Yeah. So I basically gave it a base 100 and also reduced incoming weapon damage by 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%, 25%.
Yep.
And the incoming damage reduction percentage, I think, is much more meaningful than the actual damage resistance figure.
Yeah, because the damage resistance is not a linear thing.
That's right. Like, in order to get 50% damage resistance against most types of attacks,
you need to have like 1,000 damage resistance.
you need to have like 1,000 damage resistance, right?
Yep.
So, well, everything seems pretty quiet over here. Uh-oh. I just exceeded my carrying weight.
But yeah, and it also goes to, just because you have, say, 50% damage resistance against a low incoming damage doesn't mean you have 50% damage resistance against a high incoming damage.
That's correct. I'm gonna have to go back to the workbenches here and scrap some of this stuff and store some of my junk in this place, I think. Because I am carrying too much. Then I can go back there and clean that spot out. And of course later, once I have eventually developed this settlement into something, I will see about building a normal set of stairs up here too. Yeah, I got all kinds of heavy pieces of armor that I'm carrying around here, and
all the good junk.
All the good junk. Yeah, I don't need those. And I don't need those. Those or those. What else am I carrying here? Oh yeah. Actually, I could put these things into the workbench for later. Right? Yeah. Okay. So I'll just stash these things in the workbench for later, because I can hand them out to settlers. Oh. Okay. Well, that lightens things up a little. Okay, there. Now we can go back. Because, you know what? Settlers seem to be better able to defend themselves if they're well armed. You know, those pipe guns don't really do in the hands of a settler, are not terribly effective, but if you get half a dozen settlers in a settlement, they're all armed with lever action shotguns, they actually do a pretty good job of looking after themselves. Uh-oh, I'm not going to make it to Abernathy Farm on time. It's on the opposite side of the Commonwealth.
Well, so much for that.
Yeah, even if I started on my way back there now, I still wouldn't make it on time. And there is a whole suit of power armor in here. If I was a power armor person, then I would be able to take this power armor. I might just take it to the settlement and park it there anyway.
Give it to a settler?
It's a set of T-51. I guess we need to put a fusion core in it first. So T51 power armor is not quite as heavy duty as the T60 stuff that the Brotherhood of Steel likes to wear. But it is a little bit more robust than the old T45 stuff is, right? I guess if there's 4 tiers of power armor, this is the second tier of power armor. This T51. And then T60 would be third, and then that X01 stuff would be fourth, like the top tier.
Yep.
And of course, with X01 Mark III power armor or something like that, well, then you can actually top your armor rating out at something like 2300 or something like that. Okay, we'll take the fusion core out of that and just leave it parked there for now.
Don't you steal my power armor now.
Yeah, well, very early on, when I hadn't had this game very long, I picked up that T45 power armor in Concord.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, wore it back to Sanctuary, and then I had it sitting in the power armor station there. And, of course, the settlement was attacked by raiders or something, and Trash Can Carla happened to be there, and Trash Can Carla stole my power armor. She actually got in it, and I couldn't get her out.
Jeez. That's funny.
Yeah. So I had to look up online, Trash Can Carla stole my power armor, and much to my surprise, that was actually a very common occurrence. It happened to a lot of people. And basically what you had to do to get it back was pickpocket the fusion core out of it. So then it would stop and open up and force her out of it, right?
Yeah.
But you had to actually successfully pickpocket it too, right? Which is another story altogether. Okay, so here we go. Uh-oh. There's a big battle going on. This is a...
It's more of your favorite friends.
Yeah. This is a encounter hotspot right across the street from where I'm trying to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sneak across the street while those guys are fighting it out with whoever's in that house. Because there's like a big house there.
Yep.
And usually there's one faction inside that house and one assaulting it. More often than not.
And in this case, it's your favorite friends assaulting it.
Well, I don't know who's inside either, but they could be anybody. They could be gunners, they could be raiders.
They could be assaultrons.
They could be Minutemen, for all I know, right?
Ah, fuck the Minutemen. I got places to be and things to do.
Yeah. So I'm just going to quickly loot the stuff in this house.
Maybe you should tell Preston Garvey to send the general about it.
I am the general.
That's the round trip response time, right?
Yeah.
So you need to go back to Preston Garvey and report that there's an attack over here, and then he'll be like, General, another settlement needs your help.
Yeah. And by the time I get back, it'll be completely decimated.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
But then you can kill everything that was there, and then be like, hey, I solved the problem. And he's like, good work, General.
yeah. I know it would have been a lot of work, but you know what would have been really cool is if you could have accessed every building that they put in this game world, right?
Yep.
There was a mod that I tried out on PlayStation back when I was trying to play this game on PlayStation, called Beantown Interiors or something like that, or the Beantown Interior Project or some such thing. And wow, that guy has got a skull over his head.
Well, maybe you should stay sneaking the whole time you're here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid a confrontation with them, because I don't see this ending happily if I engage with those guys. This is actually a really dangerous area, which is why The quest for the gun in the stone is actually the Holy Sjogren Inertia Shotgun. Only the strongest and wisest may wield a firearm.
Ha!
There, see it? It plays a little meme before you, right?
Yep.
And it's nice golden color instead of the like plain darker
Gray.
colors, gray and gunmetal gray and wood.
Yep, yep.
It's actually an extremely damaging weapon too.
It looks like it's got glowy sights on it too.
Yeah, it's got. You can put these types of sights on the other Sjogren Inertia shotguns too, but it comes standard on this one. Although you can remove them from this one too.
Huh.
And actually, I have another couple of mods to enhance the Sjogren. I think it's Sjogren Inertia Shotgun.
I don't know, Sjogren.
Because the original mod did not allow for additional receivers and that kind of thing. So another guy basically patched the made a patch for it, adding the ability to add receivers to this gun, much like any other shotgun, right?
Yep, yep.
And also the ability to change barrel lengths, to change the stock, and all that kind of stuff too, right?
Uh-huh.
But anyways, mission accomplished. We managed to find the Holy Sjogren Inertia Shotgun.
And you didn't get torn to pieces by a super mutant master while doing it.
Yeah, that's a plus. Okay, well. Let's see here. So anyway, as we can see, we have the ability to put other types of receivers if we had the materials.
Yeah.
Right? Or we can put a short barrel on it if we want. You can put apparently a shorter tube or a longer tube.
Or quicker reload, or
Well, I guess the okay, yeah. But I need gun nut 4 in order to do that. Because reloading this gun is a little bit of a process. But anyway. So let's see what it looks like now. See, it has a pretty big spread now that I've put put the shorter barrel on it, right?
Yep, yep.
But anyway, we'll play around with that a little bit later. In the meantime, we should probably head back to see Edward Deegan now that we have managed to successfully complete this mission. And his mission. See, it's mysterious serum, but it's a little bit fancier mysterious serum than the stuff that I've been abusing. Because you'll notice that the stuff that I pick up off of the vampire acolytes gives you 30 damage resistance and plus 3 to strength, whereas this stuff gives you 50 damage resistance and plus 5 to strength. Right?
Yeah, it's like almost double.
Yeah, it's the better stuff, I guess. However, that would indicate, though, that there's a vampire somewhere involved in the Parsons State insane asylum, because I've been getting mysterious serum from vampire acolytes, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of makes me go,
It's fine. I'm sure everything's fine.
Is that settler still sitting there?
Yep.
You again.
Please.
Oh.
I'm so thirsty. Is there any water?
Of course. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna rest here a bit
Yeah,
more.
I'm just gonna rest here until
my
some
strength
super
back.
mutants come by and kill me or something.
I'm
right?
just gonna rest here for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a hazardous place to hang around, I think. Wow, it's really foggy. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Kaboom. That's what's going on here.
Just one? Okay.
Just one.
Yeah. And also, this gun, in order to get it to show up when you have it holstered, you have to actually modify the receiver on it, and then it'll actually show up. But what was I doing here? Oh yeah, getting a drink of water. But the original mod, the gun didn't show up on your back, you know, when you holstered it.
Yep.
But I didn't have any materials to even, you know, put even a slightly different receiver on at the time, so.
Ah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait until we get back to a, Oh, shit! I wasn't looking where I was going.
Time to run.
Ah! They're everywhere!
God.
Who are they shooting at?
Well, not you.
It's so foggy I can't tell if there's where they are now.
It looks like they're going to be under that bridge.
Yeah, or there's one right over there. Oh, I see flamethrower going over there. Yeah, you know what? They just went over and got into it with the Saugus Ironworks guys. So maybe I'll just sneak across the bridge here. See that blue lightning kind of thing? That's one of those super mutant nightkin guys, right?
Yep.
Because he'll become visible briefly when he's attacking, and then he'll use his stealth boy to go invisible again.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess we're good for now. Because if I stopped to pick a fight with every single thing that I see in the world, I wouldn't have time to do anything else. Still looking over that way.
You're going to be looking over that way for the rest of your life.
Or until I talk to someone. Alright, once I talk to someone, then that'll break that. Oh, there goes, that must be Doc Weathers. There.
Well, you were running low on antibiotics.
Yeah, I know. Uh-oh, shit.
Anything else nearby?
No, I don't think so. This thing is usually by itself over here. Luckily, it started shooting at Doc Weathers' ramen first.
Where is the doc?
He's probably involved in a gun battle with those forged guys and the super mutants by this time, too.
God.
Oops, I don't want those missiles.
You know you gotta have those missiles.
No, I don't have to have those missiles because they're too heavy and I can't carry them. Whoops, didn't need to do that. This is like remnants of a T-60 power armor suit.
Yeah, it's missing a right arm and a left leg, by
Yeah.
the looks of it. Or a
I
right arm and a right
I just
leg.
wanted to take the fusion core myself. Now what the hell happened here? Oh,
You're all turned around.
I'm all turned around now. Yeah. Okay. Don't see anybody coming that way. Guess we're good to go. Oh. Maybe we'll... Yeah. That's a good thing this gun has the bleed effect on it. Freezing pipe wrench.
Well, okay then.
I guess we'll be selling that. And that's because even with the massive or the big bonus that you get supposedly from the freezing pipe wrench, right? Well, that knife that I got from the vampires there in Dunwich Borers does more damage than that thing does by a factor of about 5, right?
Yeah, that thing is ridiculous. It's
So-
no wonder it killed you.
Yeah. So it's no, there's no point. But that's what happens. Some of these mods introduce weapons that are, like pretty overpowered, right?
Yep.
But anyway, I guess we're heading up this way and back toward Bunker Hill, so I can always stop in and see the doctor there and see if I can buy some antibiotics there. There's an encounter hotspot over there too in that ruined house. Although there doesn't seem to be anything there right now.
Well, that's okay. If there had been anything, you have the perfect stealth weapon equipped.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like this gun, although the recoil on it is really strong, right?
Yep.
Oh, now I gotta eat something again. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything in the street here. I guess I've been here before, not too long ago.
Who's it? Nothing there now.
Oh, nothing there now.
Yeah, nothing there now.
Yep. Jet will make you jittery.
Yeah, gotta cut down on the jet, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can find Dr. K.
Almost ready to do another circuit.
Hey, we should
Only
see if we
lost
can
2
sell
men on
some
the
stuff
last
to
one.
Deb, too.
Got a problem?
Load a little heavy there? I'll buy anything you don't need and sell everything you do.
Sure. Let's take a look.
See something you like, buy it. My stock moves fast.
Okay. Well, let's sell this freezing pipe wrench. And we'll keep these other things just for souvenirs to put up on a display board somewhere.
Or at least until you start complaining about carrying capacity.
Yeah. All right. Where's
Look, I'm
Dr.
trying to
K?
relax.
There's
Been
Dr.
on
K.
the road a long time.
Huh. Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
She has no
antibiotics
for sale. Oh. Okay.
Man, that's just shit luck for you.
Yeah. Oh well. We're almost to our destination here. Oh, look, there's frag mines on the bridge.
A whole bunch of them. It's one of them instant death deals.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have the perks required to not worry about setting them off. And we have arrived. I like that the thing every now and then. It'll say stuff like, keep off the grass. Like, grass? What grass?
You are being watched.
Yes, I am. I'm advised. So, we'll go inside, we'll get paid.
Acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
I want her found. What else is
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing
There,
back the serum.
got paid.
That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Imogen is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
I'm not Imogen's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling...
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, Imogen.
I guess it's his house. He can stand on the dining room table if he feels like it.
Yeah, really, fuck me.
Maybe he's changing the light bulb or something.
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogen is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually.
He's almost off that chair.
Then I send somebody to bring her home.
He's not going to get
No
off that
problem.
chair before
I'll
this
bring her back.
conversation
Trouble
ends, is he?
usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Got it. Off to Good Neighbor then.
Did he get off the table and off the chair?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he did.
Yeah, he was just having a furniture emergency there, I think. Anyway, I think we're going to leave this episode here. So it looks like we've gotten another job, and that is going and finding Jack's sister, Imogen, and persuading her to come home.
Alrighty.
So I guess when we pick up next time, that's what we will be doing.
Alright, well, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
And I hope you enjoy your next furniture emergency.
Yeah.